I'm bigcal, and welcome to my world, and welcome to the fifth and final part of my multi-mega pick-upsy video thing, where I have so many pickups for this video that I had to split it up into 5 different parts so it wasn't one huge hour-long video. So let's just get into it now with the final games. So we have firstly some classic Nintendo games. I don't know how well you can see on camera here, but there's my current NES collection. Very nice there, very happy with it so far. We've even got a box game further down there, but yeah. So firstly we have Low G-Man, the Low Gravity Man. And it's a side-scrolling platformer where you're a dude shooting at things, jumping around, and there is also like mech suits you can jump into. It's pretty difficult actually, but yeah, it's a classic NES actiony platformer, and it's usually one of the cheaper NES games that you find out there. If you do like an eBay search, NES games, cheapest first, you'll probably get this, like at the first page or a couple of pages in. It's usually like less than a £5. So it's a pretty fun game, but like I said, very difficult. Next is NTSC game, I think, was it? Yes, USA version. I think it did come out in PAL, but it was just cheaper to get the NTSC version, and my NES is region free. Anyway, anybody's NES can be. You just have to look it up. You just like clip off a little thing on a chip. Easy enough. But yeah, this is Dragon Power, and in Japan this was a Dragon Ball game, and in France it's still a Dragon Ball game, but everywhere else Dragon Power, and still looks, sounds and plays like a Dragon Ball game, but they've got different character names. Yeah, it's an okay action adventure style game. You're going around different maps and hitting people, collecting items. You have to save Bulma from the giant bird to begin with, and you're on your way to go see Master Roshi, who's just called the Turtle Hermit. Yeah, it was just really interesting to have it, because it's basically a Dragon Ball game without the license. Like I said, except for Japan and France, for some reason. Why do they get it? I don't know. Okay, next is a Game Boy Advance game. When I bought this, didn't realise it was complete in box. I was expecting the cartridge, and that is Battlebots Beyond the Battle Box. So Battlebots is, for people in the UK, it's the American version of Robot Wars. Except if you compare the original series of each of them, which is what this is based on, Robot Wars destroys Battlebots. The original few seasons of Battlebots, not really that good. The newest version, they've had a couple of seasons so far now, fantastic. Original, kind of crappy. But yeah, so I figured I'd pick up the game because the Game Boy Advance version of Robot Wars Extreme Destruction is quite good. It's not as good as the PC version, but it's fun. So I figured I would also pick this one up, and like I said, it's complete in box as well. No need to open that up. Yeah, so if you didn't see the original version of Battlebots, you probably won't know any of the Battlebots in this. They're not exactly very famous outside of that show, but I know most of them. And there's also, of course, you can build your own. I haven't got around to trying that yet. There's some different locations as well as the battle box, kind of like in the Robot Wars games, to spice things up. You've got your different weight classes as well with different bots, and it's not too bad. It's competent enough. I don't think it's as good as Extreme Destruction on the Game Boy Advance, but it's certainly better than like the previous efforts of the Robot Wars games that we got. So that's interesting, and the fact it's complete in box is just a nice surprise. Next, a Dreamcast game that I've been after. It's been on my want list basically since I first got the Dreamcast, but for the longest time I just didn't really care for the Dreamcast too much, so I didn't bother. It's only this year that I've really gotten into it. So I've been buying a lot of games, and one of the few exclusives for it that interests me, one of the few exclusives that have interested me, try and get my words out properly, was Toy Commander. I'm a huge fan of, I think it's because of Toy Story basically, of things where it's all miniature stuff, where you've got the toys and things, and they're in just regular worlds, but everything's huge to them. I love the Toy Story thing, like the levels, you go around the kitchen and house and the living room, and you're tiny and everything's normal size, and I've just always loved that idea. So I'm a big fan of Twisted Metal Small Brawl. Plays like Twisted Metal 2, but you're tiny little cars in real size worlds. yeah, so Toy Commander, you have multiple different toys that you have to command. They all have different things, and it's basically like a puzzle game using these different things. Like the first level, you start off, you're a plane, and all you basically have to do with the plane is land. But if you don't understand the controls at first, it's a bit difficult. Once you've landed, then you have to switch to the helicopter. You have to pick up some sugar pieces with it and drop them into tea or coffee or something. Then once you've done that, you have to switch to like a Humvee, I think it is, and you're driving around on the floor, and you have to go up these ramps, you know, to go up like the walls and things. You have to try and get on the counter and the worktop and avoid things, and you can shoot as well and that. Like you can kill like mice and rats that are running about, and it's a really cool game once you get used to the controls. When I recorded footage for this, I was terrible at it, but once you get used to the controls, it's much better. Yeah, and sticker's still on there from the website. I got it for £10. It's a lot cheaper than what it usually goes for, so I was happy to finally pick that up for the Dreamcast collection. Next, a game I've already done a video on, so I'm not going to go over it too much. It's a game that I got from Sex for £70. Watch the video for more info on that. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia Legends. And what I forgot to do in that video was put in gameplay footage of any kind. So I played through a little bit of it, recorded some game footage for this video. Just wanted to go over it a little bit. I really like the combat system. It's your basic turn-based JRPG stuff, but then you've got like this meter that builds up, kind of like then you can do like special attacks. You've also got magic attacks that you can do and things like that. It's really cool how it all works. It's based on, you know, basically space pirates or flying pirates, whatever. You're pirates in the sky pilots. I don't know, sky pilots, obviously. Sky pirates or something. Yeah, but you're the good ones. So yeah, I've always wanted to play this. Finally picked it up on the GameCube. Got it at a pretty good price based on what it goes for. It's in fantastic condition, so I'm very happy to have got that. Next is a game that I picked up just because it was cheap. I like this game on the PS2, so I figured I'd buy the Xbox version because it's probably going to look and play a bit better. And that is Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. Yes, that is the full title of the game. Crazy. I've never actually seen the film, not that interested to be honest, but the game got really high praise, and yeah, it's fantastic. You start off, you know, going from the boat onto the island, and you know there's a big storm. It looks and sounds great. You get onto the island and you have to wander around. These giant like crabs come along. You have to try and shoot them, try and survive for a little bit. It's just got a really great atmosphere. It's really cool, and I look forward to playing through it some more. And lastly, the last pickup, this last video, is a retro bit collection. I already own one on the NES that's got a Data East collection. This is also from Data East, but it's the Joe and Mac Ultimate Caveman collection on the old Super Nintendo. This comes with 3 games: Joe and Mac Caveman Ninja, Congo's Caper, and Joe and Mac 3 Lost in Tropics. And they're just fun, you know, actiony platformer games. You're going along and you know, hitting dinosaurs and things with your club and whatnot. And I think you have to like save your kids or something in one of them. I can't really remember. You know, battle dinosaurs, and they're pretty fun. Of course, this comes with a nice little sticker. Get a very small sort of instruction manual. Just gives you the basic controls. And then you get here a couple of pins and the cartridge and a nice little dust protector for the bottom. So yeah, really fun games. Very nice. Just kind of cool to all these, you know, brand new release collections on the original consoles. Oh, that's a horrible sound. And they don't cost much either. This and the NES one that I mentioned, the All-Star Collection. I mean, this has Bad Dude, Side Pocket Rinking, Buggy Popper and Burger Time. This cost me about £15, this cost me about £18. So it's a lot cheaper than buying all the games original. Yeah, so very happy with those. And that's it for my pickups for part 5, the final part. So I'm bigcal. Thanks for watching, hopefully all 5 parts. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my pickups today. Let me know if there's anything I should buy based on these pickups. and I'll see you again next time.